Let's.
We're live. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome, Wayward Gamers, to the Emporium. I am Jay, also known as Neofetter in the socials, your host, your GM for Saltmarsh Legends. Welcome. I am here with some wonderful and talented players as we play a little D&D in the Saltmarsh realm. But before we get into a lot of that, we're going to introduce all these wonderful, talented players, and I will give a little bit of more of a recap of what we're going to do. But we're going to start with Robo Goblin. You are right to my left or right. Yeah. We're going to start with you. How are you doing? Welcome. Who are you playing?
Hello, it's me, RoboGoblin, and you can find me at TTRPGips on Twitch and on Twitter. And tonight I'll be playing what's my name? Goblin. The
Very
Forge.
difficult to remember.
The Forge. The Forge Ranger, who's just here because he likes bees. He really likes bees.
Yes, he does. And he had some friends with his, and we'll see if there's some more bees, but I look forward to it. Thank you, Robo Goblin. Carrie, how are you doing tonight?
I am great. How are you?
We're doing good.
Awesome. I am playing Bryn tonight, the half-elf, sour, angry lady. And I'm pretty excited to go down into the basement and give this guy what for, perhaps, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe there's something else happening. Who knows?
Angry might be an understatement tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carrie. Good seeing you. Jim, how are you doing?
Good.
And who are you playing tonight?
Great. And Joshua. No, I'm just kidding.
Jim and his quick, quiet.
Jim Hawkmere1 on Twitter, and I am playing Glasslock Steelcloak, the Dwarven Sorcerer.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. Last but never least, Joshua, how are you doing, sir? And who are you playing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. I am playing Talako Windpath, our wonderful urban druid. He's excited. Also summoner of bees, so best friends with Goblin. So
yes, best friend with Goblin, summoner of bees, summoner of animals, and telepathic partner of extraordinaire. So a little insight in that. And welcome everyone to the channel here at the Important for the Wayward Gamer. We just a few little upkeeps, two things. One, you might be noticing something new on our overlay. Down in the corner, there's this beautiful little emblem that has a T and a C. That is our wonderful friends at Talon and Claw. Our friends at Talon and Claw are affiliated with us and have been gracious enough to say, hey, you know what? And you would have seen in chat, if you click on that link and go to their Etsy page and it will automatically type in Dragon Daddy as your code, you will get 10% off any purchase that you make. Also, I understand that they are running some additional specials potentially, so check that Etsy place out. So.
Yeah. If I can real quick, Jay.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so Anthony, the owner of the company, has got a little car issue, so he has graciously put together a special that's going on right now. I'm going to put the link in chat. You can get any of our dual hex vaults at 40% off. You can get it engraved for an additional $5. So it's either $50 or $55 if you get it engraved. It'll come in a random hardwood. If you don't know what our dual hex vaults look like, they hold 2 full sets of dice, and they have a spot where you can hold a third set of dice or a miniature.
Different game system, but that is what the hex vault's very similar.
Yes.
So that's Sunday nights at the Important for the Wayward Gamer of Saltmarsh Legends, and
Carrie's taking pictures with her camera, and I don't know why.
I took a picture of my cat.
Ah.
I'll send it to all of you.
So again, thank you so much for them. We just a little bit of recap because we are an every other week gaming session. So some of you might be like, "Where are you now?" Well,
Did you say a recrap? What?
yeah, I did
Listen here.
probably.
How dare you.
Past that. Just move
You know,
past
we were gonna
Pretend
kind
like you
of
didn't
like
hear
no
it.
one noticed
Language,
that,
Jay.
but hey, we are rated PG-17 to R. Anyways,
Yeah, we get one fuck every. Oh, sorry. Carrie.
Oh, thanks a lot.
why would you
Chocolate.
take that away
Jim.
from Carrie? Why did you take that
Classic
away from?
Jim.
Yep.
that.
So a quick recap is that our wonderful adventurers decided to investigate the haunted house outside of this town of Saltmarsh, which is 100 years since its existence, and about 100 years in the past of the city where they originally came from. They heard that the alchemist is here, and while investigating, they found a little boy outside that was looking for his friend inside, which they found. And Timmy's outside, and Paolo is inside. And they found Paolo, and they found someone else named Ned that they also let outside. Unfortunately, they met a wonderful and interesting, creepy woman with mist and spiders who had a very nice, intelligent conversation with them about.
She was a vampire, Jay. Just say she was a vampire.
She was not. It just rhymes with Schmanshire.
She was a
Don't know
vampire.
what she is. Don't know. Oh, wow. There you go.
Yeah,
I thought she was a spider lady.
spider lady vampire. But
There's
she,
vampy vibes.
after some interesting negotiations and a letter from Avero negotiation,
Of course.
there was a truce that you will not speak of. The group will not speak of what is here, and she invited you to take care and speak to the alchemist because she's put him in the basement and put him away for a while. And also, if you run across any of the sea dogs / pirates down there, by all means, take care of them too, because they need to be reminded of the arrangement that they made with her. So as you just entered the kitchen, Goblin saw a pot boiling while no one else was there. It was a haunt that affected him. He got to smell something. His senses were like being affected because they've never been affected before. The inputs were like messing with him, and he was seeing things, and he's a little scared right now, which won't last for too long, but just long enough that you're all sitting still. You open the door and looking down the stairwells to go down to the cellar, and Goblin is sitting. You're in the kitchen, just about to go down, and Goblin is scared. What would you like to do? Frightened, actually, is the word I should use.
Oh.
So I forgot about that. So Goblin doesn't process feelings very
Yes.
well. So right now, instead of his normal teal color eyes and you know, whenever he talks, it looks like teal light is coming from him. But this time is everything's red for him.
Oh.
Everything's red. And
Oh.
he's just not moving. He's just staring at the ground, still staring at the cauldron. So he really is in kind of a loop because he doesn't know how to process that.
Bryn would come up beside him and kind of like look at first, like kind of just miss his redness and just like look and be like, Goblin, what are you looking at? And then look up at him and see the red and be like, whoa. What? And then like wave her hand in front of his face. Everything okay?
I don't.
Calico, I
Um,
think something's wrong.
Talaco turns from looking down the stairs and looks at Goblin, and then will use telepathy to jump into to message Goblin and say, "Are you okay? What? Your eyes don't turn red like this. What are you? What's wrong?"
You just hear a lot of "It's my fault. What if I die? What if everybody dies? Where are my parents? but like super quick stuff. Like
Oh.
Like out loud. So that was our conversation in our heads, and just out loud, you start hearing Talako go, "No, it's okay. We're in this together. We got this together. It's okay." And Talako goes up and like awkwardly like tries to like put a hand on the shoulder of like, "It's okay. No, we're in this together. We're all okay. We'll all be okay. We're here together." And if we need more bees, if we need a pack, we have that ready for us. Okay.
instincting. Yeah, it's like an instinct for him. But as soon as you touch his shoulder, he shoots an arrow out of his hand, like to the
Suddenly,
ground.
ping.
Oh.
Ooh.
Taco will just start and go, no, friends, it's okay. We're all friends here. Like, and he'll look at Glassdock and Bren, like, all friends here, right?
Yeah,
like we're out there, different story, but here we're all friends. It's okay. And
Is it what made you go all red, Goblin? What set you off? Do you know?
I don't like the cauldron.
immediately start looking around for a cauldron.
And right in the
too.
corner, there's the black cauldron that's sitting in the cooking space, but it's empty, and there's no fire, and it's just the cover is just kind of moved off to the side, and there's nothing inside. It's empty.
I'm just gonna go take the cauldron. There's a window or like a back door.
Yep.
What is in this area? Like,
So
I want to get it out. Like, are there cupboards? Is there somewhere I can put this?
there's definitely cupboards all around the back, like the corner, and then there's windows. So there's no actual door, but they're all windows. And then there's a cupboard that's leading just in front of the stairs. So, and it's actually a big cupboard, there's a sink and there's a large cupboard underneath, and right next to it there's a full standing cabinet and cupboard. And then there's cabinets on top.
Okay. Can I open the window? I go and I check the window.
It's stuck a little bit, and there's a little bit of cobwebs, but give me a strength check.
This will be fun. 9.
Yeah, it's
9.
pretty stuck. Pretty stuck.
Yeah. I'll pull out some, like, I'll open up the cupboard that's in front of the stairs that are leading up to see if there's room in there to hide it.
There is. And as you open up, you suddenly see the decaying corpse of a small child.
Oh.
I'm going to open the doors, very quickly set the pot in there, and just shut it just before reacting. And as soon as I shut the doors, I'm like, it's fine. Everything's fine. Don't open the door. I'll use Druidcraft to like get little vines to grow out of the wood to try to like lock the door. I mean, they're not strong, right? But like lock the cover. Like, no, it's fine.
Hold it close.
Yeah, hold it close.
Hold it close. Like,
give me an intelligence roll. So give me
amazing.
a D20 plus your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency, please. This is how I kind of like memory. I use like memory information or just general stuff.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll intelligence. There we go. I was just pushing all the buttons and then +3, 13 total.
Wow.
Even in the quick glance, you notice something interesting. The clothing that's in the bones and this decayed form look exactly like Timmy's from the.
Oh, this is a
I
nice
knew it.
dead people situation. Yes.
Wait, when did we see Timmy? Or
Timmy
was it described?
Timmy was the child in the bushes outside the wall who was talking to you.
Talako never saw him.
That's
because
right.
He was
You
projecting into animals. Yeah. So I don't recognize.
But he was there. You didn't see him at first, but when you came back, you saw, and you did ask him a
that's
question.
right. Yeah,
you did ask him a question because, like, oh, Timmy, you're like, okay, but he was originally at the wall, and he said that his friend was inside, and that if you could go save his friend, and he was going to wait here by the wall.
Amazing. Oh boy.
Yeah, I close it. The vines grow over it. I'm just like, it's there's no reason to open that. There's nothing in there. It's everything's okay. And like he backs away. Like,
Insight check.
How are you?
It's like, give me an insight check.
How are you?
That's an 8. Bryn is kind of trying to soothe
Yep.
Goblin and just be like kind of getting his mind off it. Like, tell me about I don't know, a plant or raccoons or something.
Is it my fault? Is it
No,
my
nothing's
fault?
your fault. Nothing's your fault.
They disappear because I was. Is it my fault?
No. 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 And Bryn would at this point just kind of like really see like the first emotion out of Goblin, and she kind of doesn't know what else to do, so she just like hugs him like really tight.
Aw.
And suddenly the embrace of Bryn snaps you out of it and you're like, that fear.
Our friendship.
I had to let it. It was beautiful.
Our friendship.
And the feeling of that fright just melts away.
Oh, okay. So you just everybody else can just see that I just fade into the red from red to the teal again, but like slowly. And I just come back to myself, and I see that Bryn is embracing me now. Like, hello, Bryn. Did I do something wrong?
Oh my god. And I like pull back and I see that his eyes are teal again, and I'm like, no, everything's fine. Everything's fine now. And I turn back to I turn back to Glassdog, and I'm like, yes. And I turn back to Talico, who has a look of terror on his face.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, everything's fine. Then I like pat Goblin on his chassis, and all is right with the world. Like,
That's when Glassstock like whips out a handkerchief and he hands it to Bryn and he goes, "Oh, you get a little tear in your eye there, my dear." And he
I do not. It's dusty. Allergies.
Wow. Damn it, glass stuff.
Shut up. Yeah, and then I guess so I'm like, well,
The doors open and you see the stairwell going down, and
I'm in the mood to hit something. We should go to the basement.
Let's go to the basement. I hear that there are some people that she doesn't like down there that we can hit if you need to hit something fast sooner than later.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, getting Bryn downstairs would probably be the best thing at this moment.
Yeah. And Bryn is like cracking her head and cracking her knuckles and ready to go.
Nothing's wrong.
No, everything's fine. Shut up.
Meanwhile, Glasslock's behind her, mimicking all of her movements and stuff.
so as you make your way down the stairs
into darkness,
can you see it?
I have dark vision.
No,
I have dark vision. Oh my god.
Dark vision has nothing to do with it. We can't see it. No,
no, we're into darkness. Darkness. Absolute
I
darkness.
cast magic missile at the darkness.
All right, don't look. One second. There we go.
Don't worry. As I usually do, I forgot to open roll 20.
Hey,
I'm getting there now.
Literally same. Oop.
I've just started remembering my sword after however effing many sessions we've had, and now I forget to open roll 20.
That's all right. I forgot to do some other stuff too. Or actually, I should say I didn't forget. I'm not doing it anymore. Not recording. So I'm not recording. So we're good on that. I need to adjust a few things. So I don't know why it's roll 20. You know what? I don't want Fog of War. Okay, I don't want it. I really do not want fog
I
of
don't
war.
think it's voice activated, Jay, but I mean, you're welcome to try.
It's worth trying. I mean, you don't know until you try,
And-
right?
and then-
Matcha.
And then I'm trying to reveal a particular location, and it's saying, "Hey, turn on fog of war."
Hey, while Jay is trying to figure out the tech side of things, be sure to check us out on spring.com. Just search Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. We have tank tops, hoodies, I think we have mugs, and all kinds of other stuff. Once again, that is spring.com. Just search Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. Don't forget to also celebrate and support Talon and Claw. Talon and Claw makes all kinds of great dice boxes and all sorts of other cool D&D nerdy stuff. So search them out on Etsy. That is Talon and Claw.
All right, I think I fixed it.
Perfect.
You are awesome. You are so awesome, people. You are just wonderful. Thank you so much for your assistance on that.
Oh, okay.
Can I have a point of inspiration?
Wow. Yeah.
Thank you.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
Nope.
It
worst you
does
can say is
not
no.
hurt to ask. That is very true. Wow. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Hey,
Double.
it was one button that I had to go into the advanced settings to click. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So you make your way down, and allow me to share with you what you see. Along the shoulder height wooden bottle racks line the north and western walls. There appears to be no intact bottles left on the racks, and their shattered bottles cover the floor in the areas. Against the eastern wall, at the foot of the stairs, there are two large metal storage bins that appear to be empty. In the center of the room lies a human corpse, with torn clothes and a large shield covering his legs. Human, that you can see. Somewhat his decaying body.
Any emblems on the shield?
Mhm.
None of anything specific. Maybe possibly a griffin with a blue center and a yellow griffin, or it's a yellow shield with a blue griffin on it.
Do his clothing items look piratey?
No, they do not. They look adventure-y.
Okay.
Adventure-y.
There
They
appears to
look like
be
PCE.
there appears to be a backpack also next to him.
I want to go up and search his backpack.
All right. In the backpack, you're going to see some rations, a little bit of water, and yeah, it's an explorer's backpack. So it's got a few different items, rope, things like that.
Well, this is stupid. And I would take a thing out, toss the backpack, and start eating the granola bar or whatever it is.
It
Nature
tastes
Valley.
awful. Now, again, rations are supposed to last for a while. These taste like they've been sitting down here for months.
I don't know why you thought that was a good idea. Are you hungry?
Yes, and the rations, they're supposed to last.
Yeah, but not that long.
This corpse is very decayed, and I'm going to look over a quick medicine check just to see if I can figure out why.
Okay.
Like how they died or something?
Sure.
Yeah. Whatever I can from a decaying corpse.
Give me a medicine or investigation.
Oh, I like investigation.
Because there's no medicine. There's just investigation. Or is it?
Right.
Yeah.
13 is my high.
It appears that they died from a slash or a gash.
Oh.
Hmm.
Owie.
Yeah. I point out where like blade has struck against bone, just like, well, he died in combat.
Yeah. The way to go. And Bryn would just kind of like shrug, and are there doorways like going
No.
out of this room?
Nope, there's a fireplace right here, and
Okay.
that's it. There's no other exits from the room.
Huh. Bryn wants to like search like under the stairs. She wants to like every little corner and nook and cranny.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Everyone,
wanna,
whoever would like
really-
to look, give me an investigation roll.
I'll start looking as I see her investigating.
Okay.
Investigation is an
Glassdock got a
11.
19.
Nice.
I'm obligated to inform you that a perception check would be a 15, but an investigation is an 11.
Ah, I got. Oh, was that me? Was that me?
Yes, that's you.
I got a 21.
Wow. Ooh.
Nice.
His sensors detect.
Beep boop beep.
Beep boop beep boop. So as everyone is looking around, and you're kind of looking around and searching different parts of the racks, you see that on the racks that the smugglers, they're whoever, like adventurers or whoever just basically went down here, emptied out the wine cellar a long time ago. There's dust on it. Although what you do find is that amongst some of the black or glass that's been broken and things of that nature, there is one full bottle that remains hidden back in all of this. And the other thing that you notice based off of is that when you Goblin, as you kind of notice this fireplace, you notice that there's a little bit of like on the floor there, it's a scrape mark.
How you do it?
And you kind of look at the fireplace, and it's almost as if you pull the fireplace out and reveals a secret door right here.
Yes.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Nice.
Glassdock's going to take the one bottle that survived.
And then
Okay.
Bryn would go over to Glassdoor and be like, "What is it?
I don't know. We'll find out later.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe."
So I just imagine myself just trying to touch the fireplace and like, I don't know, somehow I like click something and it opens up this
Yep.
other.
I like to imagine like a laser beam like comes.
Oh, that would be cool. I do that. I do that because
Yeah.
that's even cooler.
All right. So
Calculating.
you
Calculating.
you find the secret door here.
Awesome.
And it opens
Awesome.
up to a room, a very large room in the back, and you can move into this room if you'd like in here.
I would like.
Because you can see it now. And as you first move into the room, allow me to describe it for you. The torches that are aligned the area. Now everyone does have dark vision, correct?
I
think yes.
Yes.
So
I do.
There are torches throughout the chamber, but they are currently not lit. So it is actually relatively dark in here. But these appear to be somewhat like living quarters. There are 10 crude beds standing along the south wall, each with a wooden locker. There is a wooden table with rickety stools dominating the center of the room, a metal cups and dirty plates and stuff like that all around. There's within the table, there appears to be some cobwebs on it, as if no one's been here for actually not too many cobwebs, but it looks like it's dirty and that someone hasn't been here for a little while. Not a long period of time, but maybe a few days based off of what you can. The other thing that you notice is that there is a staircase leading up to the ceiling, and the ceiling is boarded up where the staircase comes from this particular location. But the other thing is you notice that the room goes to the left a little bit over to this area around a corner.
Before I actually leave, this is the body.
Yeah, that's the body.
Funny.
Uh-oh, what you doing?
Just gonna squeeze right past you there.
I am doing Druidcraft to cover this body in what you might call the marigold.
Okay.
In marigolds. So
it looks like a large like grave. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because Feliz Dia de los Muertos. So,
Happy
Very
Dios
nice.
de los Muertos.
and that's all. And I get into the room here.
Okay. So as you kind of looking around, like I said, the beds seem that they haven't been slept in. They're you know, it's been a few. Like I said, it looks like it's been a few days, but you're not sure specifically. So it's not cobwebby or anything like that. There seems to be some active traffic, but it just hasn't been cleaned. And again, you do notice that around the corner there appears to be some stuff.
Okay.
And we see stairs going down. Is that correct?
Stairs going up to the ceiling.
Oh, stairs going up. Oh, okay.
As if something, maybe there was a trap door in another part of the house, but it's been blocked off, so it's not accessible.
Oh, okay. All right.
What would you like to do?
There's nothing on the table.
Dirty dishes, things of that nature. Nothing of consequence. Some silverware, things like that.
I'm gonna start heading towards the alcove since those stairs go up, and we know that the alcove is in the basement. I'm gonna start heading towards the alcove, and I've seen doors in the alcove.
Yep.
I'm going to look over at Bryn, who has my thieves' tools, and be like, "I think your friend is. I think our friend is this way."
So as you kind of turn the corner, you see that the door that's kind of north of you is just a standard, really strong looking wooden door. The door kind of going in front of you right here, this door right here, it has got a wooden plank across it, kind of barring it and securing it. And in paint, the words in common read, "Beware, do not open."
Let's open that one.
That's not a red flag, but yeah.
What color is it, Jay?
It is green.
Okay. See?
Green flag.
Green is go.
Green is good.
Green is go.
It's fine.
Apparently, you guys are familiar with the movie Behind the Green Door.
Is there like a
I am.
with the door bar, I'm imagining there's like a little like window.
No,
What
so
thing
it's like
is
there's like a big bar put in front of it, so the door
Password.
can't open. So you have to lift
Okay.
this large, 4x4 off the door, or like 2x4 off the door, or 2x6 kind of off the door to be able to access the door.
Gotcha.
Well, that's easy enough to do.
And yet, I am hesitant. I can't put my finger on why. And I look over at Glassdock. I am being very sarcastic. And I
Yeah,
look
well,
at the
Glassdock's already lifting the bar off the door. So
Glassdock, wait.
I'm not going to make a strength roll. You're going to be able to get it to the side,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I have an 18 strength.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm not worried about
Yep,
this.
So you get it, and you move the door over.
Talako will immediately make produce flame to produce a fireball in his hand that he's just holding.
Okay.
I get out my sword.
Okay. Glasslock, you open the door.
Yep.
All right. Where is everyone? Everyone's in the area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You open the door.
We die.
There's nothing in there.
No, you
Box
don't
full.
die. That would just be silly. That would just be
Ah!
silly.
There is. We're both wrong.
So as you open the door, the light spills in from your flame, and behind you see barely shows the chamber, as that you see it's about 12 feet long, and the corners are filled with some shadows, and there are slumps of skeletons in the corner around this room. And as soon as you kind of open the door, you hear the bodies start to kind of and just kind of like stand up as the light kind of comes in, and as you kind of look in. And we're gonna need to roll initiative.
Oh, wow.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Shut.
Yes. Get the door. Get that door bar. Get the door bar. Jay, I just dropped in the side chat what letter we were on.
Okay. Cool.
We just opened that one on the last time. Oh my! Oh,
Ooh.
I rolled a good initiative. This never happens to me.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Says the character with the 20 decks.
Okay. Listen. Stop it. I will be honest with myself. I will be my best me. Where are we putting the initiatives?
I'm about to
Oh,
share
okay,
that with you. I've got to pull something up real quick and all right, so the initiatives did go. All right, so the initiative tracker did not kick in. Okay. So let me throw these up real quick. And then Teleco. All right. Oh, wait a minute. So yeah, they did. So so Goblin, you got an 18. Glasslock, you got a 10.
Yep.
Bryn,
They didn't because my connection between D&D Beyond and Roll20 is broken.
no worries. So Teleco, what did you have?
16.
Okay. And then Bryn, what did you have?
I got a 26.
What?
What?
No, really?
Amazing.
All right. So we got just need one more little thing. All right, and then that's okay. Now that makes
skeleton.
yeah. Well, okay, that's just weird of not happening. All right, we're gonna just play with it then. All right, so there's a 7 and a 19. As I get the initiative orders in. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so initiative orders are here. So Bryn, as you hear, so as you all of you kind of hear this, and Glassdock, you see this. Bryn, you hear. Actually, you can see this one right here as the skeleton's kind of standing up. And I gotta double check one more little thing. And that yep, okay, that's what I needed to know. That's one more double check. Okay, so Bryn, what are you gonna do?
Okay. I say to Glassdock, I'm like, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. And I start to like pull the door shut and kind of start to try to lift this door bar back up. We don't need to go in there. No call for it. And actually, so here's what I'm gonna do. Tell me if this is okay. I'm gonna hold my action. If Glassdock agrees to shut the door, then I will help him.
Okay.
If he doesn't, can I attack? And I'm just gonna wait for Glassdock to take his turn.
You would have to bring your initiative down, I would say, if you're gonna bring it like
That's
that.
Okay.
But if you're gonna hold your
Glassdock.
action to you would have to hold if you wanted to attack something that came to attack you, then you could do
Fine.
that
Can
way.
I do that?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm a child of Pathfinder.
All right. Not a problem. By the way, I apologize. Seems to be a technical difficulty with the cameras because of something I clicked, so we were blanked for for less than a minute. So we are back now, so we are all good. All right. I love an OBS and all my technical issues. Yay. Okay, now we're back to Bryn, Goblin. You see one or two skeletons that are just kind of coming up, and they're forming and standing up, and they're kind of getting that. What would you like to do?
Did you close the door, Bryn? Or
I guess I would be waiting. I would be standing back and waiting for Glassdock to close the door because he's right up at the door.
okay, so I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at one of those.
If you
things.
were where you were, you could shoot, but and then move.
Oh, did right
Yep.
here, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll just shoot one of those things with my arrow.
Okay.
This is
Boy. This arrow that also fires when he's feeling emotional.
That
fragile.
hits.
24.
Perfect.
All right. That's oh, pretty good. 10 damage to one of the zombie things. So I
Hello.
just see that Goblin just opens up a tiny little hole on his hand and shoots an arrow,
And
kind of like Scorpion.
the arrow kind of hits into his sternum and just kind of rattles around a little bit in the skeletal chest that he has with wearing a little bit as it's kind of standing up.
Okay, I'll shoot another arrow.
Oh, because you can do two. That's right.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice.
A
that's
23 will hit.
Wow.
Oh, max damage. 12.
Dang. Get him.
So as the arrow, this second arrow just kind of pierces right into the chest, you're realizing that it's not doing as much damage because it doesn't have a lot of the flesh on it. But yeah, you cracked a rib and it tore off one of its arms a little bit, like hanging a little bit more. So,
Okay.
and then you move to the side.
Yeah. I move to the side.
Okay.
In bonus action, I'll just one of my shoulder pads is kind of wood, so I just take that out of me, and I cast Shillelagh on it, and it becomes like this super cool quarterstaff that is all ornate stuff.
Okay.
Lily.
Is it Shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
Yes.
Shillelagh.
No,
Yeah,
yes.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh, yeah.
Shillelagh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's an Irish term.
It is an
Nice.
Irish term.
Oh, faith.
All right,
Oh,
something
Lord.
is not. I gotta double check something here real quick. All right, let's see. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Okay. Okay. So next on the list is Talico.
So I will take this ball of fire and I just start yelling, close the door, and I just yeet the fireball at the skeleton that's in front of us.
I love that we're all on the same page.
16 to hit the skeleton?
The one that has already been hit, or the one that's because that's the one you
Oh.
can see. Yeah.
I assume that, yeah, this is
Okay.
the one that's the easiest to see. And
Yep.
since the door open,
Yep.
yeah, that one.
Okay. Yeah. You. How much damage?
14 fire damage.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
So
Wow.
as the flame hits it, suddenly as it's starting to stand up, it'd been hit, and then this burst of flames on it, and it just starts melting, and it just crumbles to ash and stuff in the heaping pile right there.
Badass. Awesome.
Perfect. And with that, I'm just going to like close the door as I throw that in. I see that collapse. And I'm just going to stay back here because you know what? I like Cladstock being in front of the door. I think things are going to get taken care of.
Yes.
The door
He's
for
short enough you can-
plate mail and stuff.
Yeah, I can
You
just
can
throw
shoot
fire over his
fireballs right
head.
over his head. It's ideal. This is an ideal lineup. We're like the Golden Girls.
Now
We're the
it's a good
perfect
thing I'm
party.
short. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. So, with that being said, suddenly, Glassstock, since you are standing right at the front of the room, you see this. Is that along one of the walls, right here, as this one kind of moves out of the way,
Oh.
you see the faint blue light steaming around a door, a secret door, suddenly illuminates around these particular stones against the wall. And the door kind of slides back. And stepping out is this skeletal form with a hunched corpse wearing a pointy hat, dressed in familiar looking robes embroidered with mystical symbols crosses the hidden door. Thin wisps of beard floats from its bony jaw as it raises a finger and traces an arcane symbol in the air. Its hoarse voice speaks. Secrets found, lost then found. Your Ponty minds cannot fathom who releases me from my slumber. And as you notice this figure, which, I'm going to throw a nice picture in to get a good visual.
Oh, that's cool.
But what you
Oh my God,
notice,
that's metal as hell.
there's two things. The outfit that he's wearing is a slightly modified and looks exactly like an aged and tartared alchemist, the alchemist would wear, that you remember that he was wearing. The alchemist stands as if he comes out with his robes and skeletalness. The other thing that you notice, his hat, and it doesn't portray it in the picture, black reptile or dragon wings wrap around the hat.
Metal.
Oh my God. Duh.
And then you notice the small black scale on each shoulder.
Oh,
Super cool.
motherfucker. Sorry, that's 2 for the night. Anyway.
And then he steps out and he sees you, Glassdock, and he looks at you for a second, and you hear this as the wind, he chuckles. So, it's been a while.
Been a while.
And he grabs something from his side and kind of grabs up and tosses this vial at you. Does a 22 hit you?
Oh no.
No, because Glassdock traces some arcane symbols in front of him and casts shield.
Oh.
And no, it doesn't.
Oh my God. This
You
is
know
like
how long I've been waiting
Ryu
to
in
see that
Street
shit?
Fighter. Over and over.
Oh, that's so good. So as you reactionary and trace the symbol and the shield appears in front of you, the bottle smashes on the arcane symbols and fall to the floor as acid starts eating up on the floor.
Nice. What does Glassdock say when he does this?
Well, when he casts the spell,
I need a catchphrase, just anything, something.
he doesn't have one. He's too busy worrying about how he's going to deal with this guy right now.
That's fair.
So,
Not today.
Boring, but fair.
yeah, sorry, Bryn.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Is that acid?
It was acid, yes.
Wow.
And then he just kind of looks at you and is like, Glassdock, what would you like to do?
Glassdock, so he basically, when Glassdock casts shields, because I've never gotten to do this, so nobody knows. This was one of his hidden things. It's his axe. It's like all of a sudden his axe looks like it has a reflective shield on it, so it bounces off. This is before I could actually use a shield.
Cool.
So Glassdock, basically, he kind of like over his shoulder to Bryn and says, this is going to be much messier than we thought. And
There you go.
he's going to move to here.
Gonna be a bumpy night.
Mm-hmm.
And as he jumps in, he slams his axe into the ground and casts Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Which is going to
my
affect
God.
these 3 skeletons, and it's 15 feet, so it'll also get the alchemist. Because it's a 15-foot cube from him.
Okay. And what is the
So-
saving throw again?
It's Constitution.
14?
Fails.
13 fails.
Fails.
13 fails. And the alchemist. 19.
Okay, so he made it. So he's only going to take half damage. Okay, so all 3 of the skeletons that failed are all going to get pushed 10 feet away from me.
Mm-hmm.
They all take shit. They only take 9 points of damage. So he only takes 4.
Okay.
But it's thunder damage. So
Shocking.
Yeah.
That would be lightning. Damn it. No.
hold on, I'm just gonna check one other thing because this is that whole thing where anything loose on the ground also gets moved around. Jay,
Yeah.
Sorry.
The-
sorry, didn't mean to roll the dice again.
no,
Hold on.
that's fine. So basically, yeah, they get pushed back. So that's all good.
Yeah, 10 feet away from me. They take half damage if he doesn't. Blah blah blah. Thunderous boom, audible out to 300 feet.
Yeah, there's a big boom.
Yeah. So yeah, glass.
Um,
Not fucking.
So, and Glasslock, you see the alchemist kind of smirks a little bit at you as he's kind of like, tricks, your tricks always seem to be the same. You haven't learned anything new, have you?
Right. So,
And again, you know, like I said, pointing out that the dragon black wings or reptilian wings around his hat. And
yeah.
So, okay. Which brings us to the skellies.
Wait, what color are the reptilian skins on?
Black.
Black. Like, I don't know, a dragon, a black dragon.
Okay.
Yes. A black dragon. Glassdock, you can get an attack of opportunity from the one that just passed next to you,
oh, great.
if you would like.
Oh,
Kill him.
of
Do it.
course.
Kill him.
13.
That will hit.
Damn, my damage is for shit. 7 points of damage. That's my minimum damage, by the way.
That's slashing damage.
Oh no,
Wow.
8 slashing damage. Yeah,
8 slashing
with
damage.
with a magic axe.
Okay, so as you slam into it, it's taking this gravest wound as it's kind of like, and it's literally the arm came off and it's starting into the torso. It is barely holding up.
Was that one of the ones that took the thunder damage?
Yes, it did. So like the crust of it is, like I said, it's just barely just standing there, and it's moving towards the door. Now, with that being said, yeah, we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go there. So they're a line starts to move. 3, the back 3 are actually going to attack you. The one that are moving past you do not.
Okay.
So 3 attacks on you. The first one, 23.
That will hit.
And yep, so you took 4 points of piercing damage as the sword kind of nails you. The other ones miss. So
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. Well, I mean, I could cast shield again. It's a new turn, but it won't do me any good. So.
and which brings us to Bryn. Bryn, you see a
Aha!
skeleton at the door. As it's just kind of a one missing an arm, and it's coming out, and it's just gashed in front, and it's just at the doorway. It's like,
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and move up, and I want to hit him with my rapier.
Okay. Since you moved, you cannot use your special talent, but you are in melee with a foe, so you do get advantage on it, I believe.
I do. Okay. Yes. Correctamundo. And thank goodness, because that makes it a 25 to hit him.
And that will hit. What is, and you know
Nice.
what? Yeah, it is automatic. It only had 1 hit point
Super.
left. So you literally, it just like, yeah, crumbles
And
in front of you.
Awesome. And I get, I do get 2 attacks, correct? I'm sorry, I'm going back and
I
forth. Between
don't
yours.
believe you do. You only get
Do I
one.
not?
No, I
No,
think you only get
if
one.
the
you're-
one.
Only,
Just
only
the
if you're,
one.
yeah, only if you're dual wielding. You can use your bonus
Sorry,
action to.
I play a different class in another game, and I get
Mhm.
confused.
Yeah.
Great. I'm like, Glasstalk, why did you run into that room? And then I'm just standing at the door.
And as you stand at the door, Bryn, you see this skeletal form and the alchemist's clothing with the hat with black dragon wings and two scales on his
Oh.
shoulders.
The camera zooms in on Bryn's face, and tiny atomic explosions go in her eyes.
I need you to make a will saving throw, please. A wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Not gonna be pretty, you guys.
Bryn, the thought and the scene of the black medium-sized wings on the hat and the black dragon scales on his shoulder, you immediate heart pounds as if Rocky and the missing Rocky and the fact that what the alchemist could have done to Rocky enrages you to the point that you need to attack the alchemist.
Good.
I will
What a
give
shame.
you advantage on your first attack.
Great. Like
But-
right now,
Next time.
or my next turn.
On your
Okay.
next turn. But your goal, you have to attack the alchemist and get to him
Okay.
as you're enraged. So you need to confront the alchemist. 'Cause-
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect.
So, backstory. The heart of Rocky and the love that Bryn and Dragon Mama has for Rocky and seeing the potential is just...
That's what I was worried about.
It's like in Kill Bill where you hear like
Yeah, exactly.
Red.
Yes. Very much so. Which brings us to Goblin.
Oh, how do I follow that? Okay.
Actually, Bryn, you do have some additional movement.
Okay.
You could move all the way up to here if you wanted to.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
I mean, okay. I'm not gonna say this is what happens, but
I think we're on the same page. Go ahead.
can Bryn try to force her way past the skeletons and take attacks of opportunity?
Yes, she.
I mean,
You could. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
I am willing to make a suboptimal choice.
Yeah.
In character. Okay.
Yeah, you could
definitely would try
run
to
right
force
up
my
to the
way.
alchemist because you roll the 3. You run past, pushing your way past the skeletons and get right in front of the alchemist.
So I would probably take attacks of opportunity from that one and that one.
Surprisingly,
Technically,
only one.
Okay.
Because of the skeletons and what they're the focus on, the way I'm playing these particular skeletons, only one is going to get an attack of opportunity. Not all of them. Only one of them.
Bryn is just a linebacker, just freaking going through.
Pretty much.
head down. She's Lawrence Taylor.
A 22 as you just start running past the door, since it hadn't done an attack yet.
Yeah.
It was waiting for you, and you took 6 points of piercing damage as it just pierced you as you ran past. And
Ow.
since it hadn't made an attack yet. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, I take that, and I'm now bleeding
Yep.
and seeing red.
Yep.
So.
So brings us to Goblin.
Cool. So I just walk into the tiny room here.
This
Hi,
is awesome.
everybody.
To the tiny room.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. And I'm gonna cast as a bonus action. I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark
Okay.
Good call.
on the on this one, and you just see that for my hand, the hole opens up, but it doesn't. An arrow doesn't come out. It comes out like this tiny stamp of
Ooh.
of an acorn, and he just smacks that on the zombie, and I'm gonna attack it with my shillelagh.
Okay.
22.
22 hits.
Awesome.
Damage.
Yeah. That's a 4.
Okay. 4 points of
And what is it?
damage.
Yeah, and it's magical.
All right. So guess what? As you
The
connect,
don't forget the hunter's mark.
Oh, 100 mark, yeah.
Yep.
Hunter's mark. Hunter's
do
mark. Oh.
1d6, which is gonna do at least 1 point of damage is gonna do it.
Oh, it's 6.
As
So
6.
it's 10.
So you just clock into this thing, and it literally, you just break the bones of just
Oh my gosh.
shattering it right there.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So I just walk over it and just say, "Excuse me," and
Just walks over it. Oh my
Yep.
god. I love you,
Excuse me.
Robo.
Hello.
excuse me, and I'm just gonna attack the other one. I pick up the acorn and just throw it to the next one.
Okay.
And oh wait, that's a bonus action.
Yep,
right?
it's a
you
bonus
can't
action.
do that yet. So you can do that next turn.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll just attack this
Glad Jim knows all the rules.
Ranger.
Mhm.
24
24 will hit.
and woo, 9 points
Nice.
of damage. So I
9.
just whack this on
With
the
the
Nice.
shillelagh.
So,
All right, 9 points. You crack it well, and it just, as you just kind of crack it around, the jaw just kind of drops as part of its shoulder and collarbone just kind of hits down, and it's like,
I imagine Goblin does that thing with a shillelagh with the strap and just like swings it full on.
Mhm.
Bam.
right
yeah.
over a
Applause.
Glassstock's head.
Yes. Whistling over Glassstock's head, missing him by an inch.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Which brings us to Talico. As everyone rushed in.
Talico's going, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door, and everybody runs in, and he's just
Like,
confused. Like,
You did see anger on some people's faces as
oh,
they just shut.
absolutely. And
Like, shut
as
the
he
door.
starts to,
No one looks for
so B, like, just like, okay, this is my family, this is my group. At least for this time, he's going to run in, and he takes the walking stick where the eagle is missing, and he puts his hand on it. And as he goes running in, I'll use the bonus action wild shape find familiar ability to then like throw out. And as his hand is throwing out, there's a tiny spider that he throws out and summons, and it summons on Bryn's back. So there's just this tiny spider that's just on Bryn's back. She can't feel it, not aware of it, but it's there and attached to her. As he runs in and sees what's going on, he's like, is this the guy we're like, is this the guy we're after? And as he does, he pulls the staff up. Thorn Whip comes out of it.
Nice.
And then my actual action will be to Thorn Whip, I guess, this guy. Oh, I need to move here. This guy.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 8 damage.
Okay.
And with no saving throw. Oh, it has a 30-foot range. Whoops. Okay, that's good to know. Well, either way, the skeleton that is right behind Bryn
Mhm.
is going to be yanked by the Thorn Whip to me, so that it's beside.
Oh my God.
So it's beside Jim, and I just yank him to me.
Okay.
Get over
as
here.
well as best as I can.
And it's kind of like holding a little bit difficult about, like, because it's entangled a little bit as it just got yanked towards you.
That'll be everything I can do.
No, that is
That is-
awesome.
Yep.
Wrong, great turn.
Ah.
Great turn.
It is the alchemist's turn. As he kind of looks at you, Bryn, he's like, he chuckles for a second. He's like, you. Yes, I remember you. The mother.
Dragons.
Wait,
It's
wait.
happening.
Did
Guys, it's happening.
Did
It's
he
all
call
happening.
her? Did he call her the mother?
The mother
Oh,
of
God.
the
Okay.
dragon.
Oh, that's just gonna piss her off even
Mother of
more.
dragons.
Yep.
Fuck yes. I've been cultivating this for months. Yes.
At least you were.
Okay.
Once.
Oh, you're done.
Alrighty.
He gonna
He's
die.
about to get chopped. He's about to get cut in half.
And he I'm where is it? It's oh no, that's the spell. Okay. Bryn.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not it. Shoot.
Oh darn, you don't get to do as much damage to me as you thought you would.
No, it's not that. It was gonna be something kind of cooler.
Cool, dude. Do it. Whatever.
All right.
We're all
So
friends here.
yeah, we're all friends here. And he, being slightly smart, I believe
Slightly smart.
is it a he's gonna take a step back for a second, which does prompt an attack of opportunity, because if you do a spell in close range, it's at disadvantage, and he doesn't want disadvantage because he wants it to aim. So if you like to make an attack of opportunity, by all means.
Well,
It's at disadvantage unless you're a warcaster.
I sure would
Yeah.
like. And can I use aim?
No.
No,
can't,
unfortunately,
No, if
no.
it's an attack of opportunity.
But the DM said your first attack would be at advantage.
I did say that, yes. I did
Yeah.
say your first attack would be at advantage. So by all
Is
means,
this the first attack? Okay.
this is the first attack. It's a reactionary.
Alrighty, great. Ooh, well, one of them was an @1. Unfortunately, the other one was an 18. So
Okay.
that makes a 27 to hit.
A 27 to hit. Okay. It hits.
Oh,
It hits. It
I
hits.
see you.
Yep,
I
it
see
hits.
you.
So damage.
That's 10 points of damage.
And is that piercing damage?
That is piercing damage.
Okay. So as you stab into him as he's kind of stepping away, he's like and sticks out his bony finger at you. And I need you to please make me
I feel like you baited me into this.
a
It's like, would you
constitution
like to make an attack of opportunity, perhaps?
a constitution saving throw, please.
Oh,
con-
lordy.
Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Here I go. 15?
Ooh, that is exactly what you needed.
Oh my god.
But I
Okay.
realized I need to make an attack. So let me so I actually have to make an attack first. So an 18, does an 18 hit you?
It sure does.
'Kay.
My armor class is a 17.
Okay. So you suddenly this greenish looking, like nasty looking rake casts out as his finger and hits you. And as it hits you, suddenly the sneering smell of poison and gas just starts to emulate as it's about to go in, but you kind of shrug it off and you kind of like brush the poison off of you before it does anything. But you do take 6 points of damage as it's starting to hit you. But it doesn't.
I'm getting close to half, Joshua. You be ready now.
And at which point he looks at you again and just kind of and just you hear this kind of, it's almost, you can't tell, but he's almost smiling at you.
If he had lips, he'd be smiling.
Yes. Glassdock, your turn.
All right. Okay. Bonus action. So green flames erupt from Glassdock's axe.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to swing at the one that is closest to Talako and I.
Okay.
So 24.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that one takes 13 points of slashing damage.
All right, let me double check here. So that one takes 13 points of slashing damage.
Right.
It
And
crumbles at your
Okay.
feet as you just completely turn it to dust.
okay. And then as I hit it, the flames spread to the one directly in front of me.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that one takes 9 points of fire damage.
Oh, as it's toasting, as it's just burning in flames, its armor and whatever is left on it just starts burning, and its bones start to melt a little bit on its legs and chest as where the flame starts kind of erupting from him.
Yeah. And okay, Jay, if I move to the spot behind Bryn,
Yep.
the one in front of Goblin get an opportunity attack against me?
Yes, it would get an opportunity attack.
What if I moved through the one in front of me?
Yes. The one directly in front of you would not have the opportunity attack, but the one in front of Goblin would.
Okay.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Right, I know. So I'm going to move here. So go ahead and do your opportunity attack.
Alrighty. Opportunity attack. A 10. So no.
Misses.
Yep.
Right, and then I'm going to move here so that I'm side by side with Bryn.
It's like
Okay.
checkers.
Checkers.
So that's 5, 10. Yeah, okay.
Alrighty. What is their athletics? Dang. Not very good.
Just so you know, Joshua, I'm betting on the fact that this one's not going to charge forward towards you and he's going to stay concentrated on me. So
Yeah. We're gonna roll that.
Well, it does. That's fine.
now remember, he did just take a bunch of fire damage because of me.
Mm-hmm. All right. So he is still very, very wanting Glassdock.
Okay, good.
So
right.
he's focusing on Glassdock. So
Good luck,
Glassdock,
he wants you.
he wants you. And as you turn around, 17
17 misses. Blocks it with my shield.
blocks it with your shield as he turns around. Goblin, the one comes to you, does a 13.
No.
Okay. So as they're kind of hissing, and then, you know what? I want the alchemist to take his legendary action.
Oh, fuck you, Jay. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
you, Jay. 4. We need to start a swear jar and donate it to some charitable cause. It'd be rolling in it.
Oh man.
He's gonna take his one legendary action.
There's one. At least there's only one.
Yeah, only one.
And yet,
Glassdock,
Yes.
20
2.
to hit you.
I cast shield again and it misses.
You cast shield because it's your turn again.
Reactionary. Yeah, no, I get it. It's my reaction. I haven't used my reaction yet this turn.
Oh, that's right, you have it.
Haha.
suck it, legendary action.
So as a bolt of acidy arrow comes from his fingers and is just about to hit you, it bounces off as the shield from your axe, the magical shield, and it bombs it. And he kind of looks at you for a second and goes, nice.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
I remember now.
It was just 6 seconds ago.
Which brings us to Bryn. So
Amazing. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step forward, and I want to hit him. Now I have a question, a very serious question. I
Yes.
asked you for inspiration earlier. I was not joking. Did you grant me inspiration? Everybody was laughing, and I couldn't hear you.
yes, I granted you inspiration because that was good.
I would like to use it right now and roll with advantage. Can I do that on an attack?
Ooh.
Sure.
Or no? You can feel free to say no. I can use it
I
later.
know. I'm all
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
Oh.
I would like to.
Well,
roll
nice.
I'm a kind and wonderful GM at times.
You definitely are. If it
I'm
makes you feel any better, I
a
would've done
mean
fine
GM
without
at other
True.
times, but you know, there's
Very
see,
much.
it's a balance. I'm a balanced GM.
You are.
Evil,
You are.
good. You know. So yes,
26 to hit him.
ooh,
Yeah.
a 26.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say a 26 will hit him. Yes,
Good. Good to know. Thanks.
Oh.
Alrighty.
and with your
Thank
rapier,
you.
correct?
Yes, correct.
And how much
Um,
damage?
So I'm real quick. I'm reading.
Mhm.
Yes, you get your sneak attack
Once
damage
per-
if you attack with advantage.
Thanks, Jim. That's what I was wondering.
Yep, you get your sneak attack.
So that's
Your
4
4d6.
plus 6 is 10, and then I only have 3d6.
Yeah.
So you did 10 points of
So
damage.
10 plus 7 plus 5, so that's 22 points total.
Nice.
Nice.
And Bryn just screams a war cry
So-
as she comes in and is just whacking.
The rapier does 10 points of damage, correct? And then the sneak attack did
Sneak attack did an additional 12.
did additional 12.
It's all considered piercing damage because it's all from the one attack.
That's the clarification that I was looking for.
Good
So
question. Thank you.
thank you very much. Okay.
Thanks for knowing all the rules, Jim.
Yep.
Jim,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Jim,
which brings
DM for hire for those who were.
Which brings us to because I put
Me.
it. Yes, Goblin. You gotta.
Me. It's me.
Yes, Goblin. What
Okay.
what shall you like to do?
I'm gonna attack this. Oh wait. Before that, I'm
Move your hunter's
gonna.
mark.
Yes, I'm gonna do my bonus action to move the to move my hunter's mark to this zombie right here,
Mhm.
and I just take it out of the other zombie. Like, excuse me.
I
Pardon
can
me?
just picture
Thank
this
you.
acorn like floating up towards his hand, and then he moves it on to the next one in place.
Yep, that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna attack that zombie with my shillelagh. Ew. 12 to hit.
It does not hit as it gets his sword up and kind of blocks it a little bit.
Oh.
A shillelagh is the Hispanic version of a shillelagh.
A shillelagh.
Stop it.
El shillelagh.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm just holding it with my other hand and try to smack it again.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, 21. Too.
Yeah,
There
so
we
you
go.
you
There
it
we
hit
go.
it blocked it, and then you came around to the second side and just clocked it.
All right, so that's okay, 8 damage.
And you literally took its head off with as you
Ooh,
just kind of clocked it on the
nice.
side.
All right, so within mine. Okay. So it's already dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Hit
Okay.
again.
Yeah, you hit it. The one slap, you just nailed it. Yep.
All right. And I'm just gonna step over it again.
Mhm.
Excuse me. And I'm gonna focus all my might on the other zombie. And that's my turn.
Okay. Which brings us to Talico. What would you like to do?
Well, Bryn isn't bleeding out her eyes yet, so
Not
and
yet.
neither is Glassdock. So Talico's gonna step to the side. Question here: has he been able to pick up that this is the alchemist? Because nobody's said anything. It's just Bryn got ragey and Glassdock ignored us saying shut the door.
Yeah, well, Glassdock
Is
said
it safe? Like, can I do an insight check to like know this is the person we're after?
Based off of everything that's been said so far, I'm going to say that you don't need to make a roll. That based off of the descriptions they've given you in the last few days and talks about the alchemist and the fact that you see some black dragon wings and scales on the corners, yes, this is the alchemist.
Okay, I'm at a really weird crossroads. He doesn't look heavily hurt either, as much as an undead can, right?
Nah, he's doing pretty good.
Okay, cool. I'm going to spend a round to start memorizing what he's wearing. Anything
Okay.
that's unique.
Oh,
His
yes.
sashes, the hat,
Yep.
everything. I'm going to start just studying. So I'm just going to step to the
Dragon
side.
body parts.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
just start memorizing everything I can about him for the entire round, and that's just going to eat up everything except for that 5-foot step.
Okay. All righty.
Jay, one
Yes.
quick question.
Mhm.
Do we have to worry about bananas?
No, we don't have to worry about bananas. At least
Okay.
I shouldn't. We shouldn't have to worry about it. We're just gonna, since
Huzzah.
we're at a 2-hour mark, we should be fine. So
This fight is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Are you allergic to bananas?
Okay.
all right, so it is the alchemist's turn. What is he going to do?
Get ready, Joshua. It's about to happen. I can feel it.
That's part of the reason why Glassstock moved to where he's within touch of Bryn.
Thank you. So nice to have support. Stop it. Hey, bud.
Okay.
Thank you for your support as well. Okay.
That is okay. Yep, we're going to do that. So, Glassstock,
Mhm.
I need you to make me a. Actually, no. Let me take that back. Oh. Wait a second. No, that's the. Okay, he's going to stand right there. Glassstock, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh. We may be in trouble. 13.
Oh.
Okay. Wasn't enough because as he pulls out this coin and
Wait,
looks
hold on.
at you.
I just want to double check something. Okay, yeah, I already used it.
Yep, you did. You used a reaction.
Yes.
He take and it's
No, my favored by the gods, where I can, if I fail a saving throw, I can
Yes.
roll 2d.
So as he kind of pulls this coin out, and it's just one of those interesting designs that he has on it, and just puts it in the middle of his hand and just flicks his finger. And you recognize this because he goes, tick for tat. And he just, I remember. And suddenly it just beams, flies towards you. And you realize that the angle.
Oh my god, he used a catapult spell on me.
Yes, he did.
Wait, coin doesn't
Nice.
weigh a pound. It has to weigh, the object has to weigh a minimum of a pound.
A minimum? No more than a pound.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
The catapult spell is what? No, it has to weigh one. Oh,
Semantics.
wait a minute. It's 1 to 5 pounds. You are correct.
See? Yeah, see, that's why I had to add, I remember the one time I used it, I said, can my tinderbox weigh a pound? You said yes.
Okay, so let me double. So
That's
then,
right, but it shouldn't apply to him because he's kind of like a mini boss or something. So yeah,
you know what? It's gonna be. He's gonna take out.
Jim's being an ass to the
You
DM.
are being an ass, but you're fine. He's gonna take. It's gonna be a dagger. He's gonna take a dagger out and just fling this dagger out at you and just goes.
Okay,
Zoosh.
perfect. Right.
But he concentrated a lot more on this. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Because he upgraded it to 3rd level.
Oh, nice. Well, this is gonna hurt.
Because it does 22 points of damage.
Yeah.
And as he kind of looks at you, goes, tick for tat. How does it feel? And as the dagger just sinks into you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
And
Okay.
that brings us to Glassstock.
Do it. Do it.
Fireball.
Kill him.
No. Okay. So again, because I'm a warcaster, I don't have to worry about the one being engaged with me to cast a spell.
That's correct.
Okay. I am going to win a cure wounds spell and heal both myself and Bryn.
Oh,
Can twin be applied to
So-
heal? Nice.
yep.
Okay. I like
Watch
it.
Picasso paint.
It's so I'm just gonna double check when you when you spend sorcery equal to a spell's level or for a cantrip, second creature in range with the same spell, as long as the spell is at a level it's being cast, is incapable of targeting more than one creature. So Cure Wounds by itself, it can only target one creature, and because Bryn is within touch, although I could cheat because my other meta magic is Distance Spell, and I can actually cast it for 30 feet if I need to.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh
Make
my
it
God.
happen, please. How much does the
So-
heal
Man's
go?
living in the year 3000.
So I am going to cast it at second level.
Okay.
So that's going to use all of my sorcery points, unfortunately.
And in
Oh no, wait, that'll use 2 of my sorcery points.
okay.
And now,
I'm
do you want me to
proud.
roll separately for how much each of us get?
Sure.
Top tier move.
Because you normally have to
Uh,
roll damage differently, correct? When you do a twin spell.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of us is going to get 10, and the other one's going to get 17. So I'm going to say I'm going to take the 10, and Bryn's getting 17.
Okay. All right.
My God, thank you.
Anything else?
No, not yet.
Okay. It's a skeleton. The last skeleton. Goblin.
I'm gonna attack the last skeleton.
Well, skeleton
he
gets
goes first.
is attacking the goblin. Is attacking goblin. Does a 21 hit you?
Yee.
You take 4 points of pierce damage as he stabs you in one of your small, like in between one of the plates.
Okay.
You got lucky.
Is that all?
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
So, now,
I was
Bryn.
scared there was something else coming. Okay.
Yes.
Bryn, what would you like to do?
I want to attack the dude.
Okay.
Yes. And I want to use aim.
Okay.
I'm not going to move.
Okay.
Here I go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That is a nat effing 20, boys.
There
Let's
we
go.
Hell yeah.
Add it to the spreadsheet, bitches. Okay. So, we are gonna go. We're gonna go. Is it just double everything?
So no,
Yes.
remember.
Your roll.
So what is your? You take max damage on your D8, so it's 8,
Yes.
and you're doing 3d6 because the sneak attacks gets maxed as well.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So it's 8 plus what 5? What would be your max damage with your rapier?
Max damage with my rapier is 14.
14 plus 18 because it's 3d6, correct?
You're already up to 32.
14
So you're at
plus
32.
18. Yep.
Yep. So
And then
now
actual roll with
you
all of
roll a
those.
d8 and plus your rapier again.
Okay.
No, the D8 plus the 3d6.
Just the D8 plus the 3d6. I don't get
Yeah.
to add the strength bonus again.
No, that's correct.
Or
Okay.
whatever
Yep.
bonus.
D8
Okay.
plus 3d6.
So that is 9.
This is the second time you've nat 20'd on a
Yep.
9, and then that's an additional. So that's an additional 15. Yes, an additional 15 plus 14 is 29. Plus 18 is 47 points of damage.
47 points of damage as you just slice into this guy.
This does not sound like a final tone in your voice, Jake. Or Jake. Jay. Golly. How many J names around here?
Yes, there is. So as you slice into him, you realize the blade kind of goes right into where his heart is and down in some areas, and he just kind of smiles at you and goes
She rattles it around a
and
little bit.
rattles it around a little bit and goes,
Oh.
"Not everything is there anymore." And you're not sure the amount of damage isn't as good because it's a piercing, because its organs aren't as prolific.
Pierceable
Yes.
or there.
Yes.
Got it.
And he just kind of smiles at
Okay.
you for a second, like, nice one. Maybe next time.
That is bullshit.
Which brings us to Goblin.
Yay. Oh yeah? So excuse me, that's not nice. So I just turn around and whack it with my shillelagh.
Did you move
18.
18
your
hits.
hunter's mark?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
did that too. So yeah, you did that. But yep. So your hunter's mark bonus action, you smacked him with 18 hit. How much damage? So damage plus 1d8 or 1d6.
Hey, Sam,
1d8.
pissing Jay off. I know I am.
No, you're not.
4, and that's 6 extra damage, so that's 10 damage overall.
And as you smack it, the bones just crack and it just kind of falls to the ground as the head kind of bump, and kind of lifts up. Just she goes, wah, wah.
Amazing.
All right,
Amazing,
and I
incredible.
just step over it again. Excuse me, and I just move around here.
Okay. Which brings us to Talico.
Wait, does Goblin have a second attack?
I do, but
Oh!
I don't want to attack it because Bryn is attacking it. I think this is a Bryn stuff attacking.
Nope. Bless your heart. You are more
Okay.
than welcome to take some stuff, but it's up to
However,
you.
if they attack her, I'm gonna prepare my ready action to attack them.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
what a pal.
I like it. At which point it is now Talico. What would you like to do?
So I promise this is gonna help, Bryn.
Oh,
I
As
just knew Joshua had something up his sleeve when he took the turn to analyze everything.
as I take the staff and I throw the walking stick forward and I summon a huge size giant constrictor snake, which will push Bryn and I mean, it's gonna push everybody back except for the alchemist, who's going to get a constrict on him.
You have to make an attack, I believe, to make it constrict, correct?
Yep. And okay, it is a +6, which is the same as my thorn whip, so I'm going to just use that. 18.
So, as this constrictor snake comes to bite him, he goes and suddenly the finger of arcane runes and the shield comes up and bashes the snake to the side.
Yeah, that's why I didn't cast magic missile. Should have told you about
Stamina.
that.
Stamina.
You know what's important though? The shield's been cast. Oh, but it stays up until it's his turn. Dang it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Forever.
now there's a giant snake in the way.
So
Or
Bryn
in
gets
the
moved
room?
back, or
Well, so it's a
Bad.
15 by 15. It's a huge creature. And my goal was to constrict him. And upon like hitting, aside from just a shit ton of damage that it deals, it also then is grapple and restrained, which then just gives Bryn advantage on all attacks.
yeah.
God bless.
But it failed to get because I did not account for the shield.
Yeah.
I can draw a little square. I can do a thing.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is.
Oh, jeez.
Crap, they get pushed back out of the way, like as it manifests.
Huge.
Yes, yes, it is.
So I would say, Goblin, you're kind of getting pushed back
Okay.
based off of this.
Yep. And then it would take up those 4 square. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's their giant beastie.
Okay.
All right. That was my action. I have nothing fun with my bonus to do because I'm out of all that. So yeah, I'm done.
All righty. So now we are at the alchemist. Suddenly, poosh! He
Jesus.
disappears and
come
reappears right there.
Sweet.
Misty.
Snakes.
So
And suddenly this
what's up?
gaseous, and he looks at you, and he basically gets right in your face, Talico, and goes, "You are new. Friends of them, I see. Interesting. I like your jacket.
You can take it off my cold, dead body.
Oh my god.
That is a promise."
I do.
Incredible. Incredible.
For those of you who
Yeah,
don't
that's
know,
I
too
think
meta.
Joshua needs
please
a
watch
point of
the last
inspiration.
episode of season 1.
That's the
Wow.
most meta thing.
I'm gonna go cry now.
I think it's going to be disadvantage, but
Listen, we're butterfly affecting this. That's not the future. That doesn't have to be the future.
see, as a GM, I'm going to be very intrigued to see what happens with the knowledge. So that's the beauty of it. So where are we? So okay. Okay, so basically creates any creature that ends its turn. Okay, so guess what? Guess what happens? This beautiful,
Wants to be friends.
Yeah, kind of. Sphere of fire goes right there.
What the hell is that?
Fear of fire.
Flaming sphere. This large flaming sphere in diameters. It suddenly appears right there. And I'm going to get these out. Actually,
Are they just piles of bone and dust?
This entire room is also filled with bones at the same time. We just put the bones from standing up back on the floor with the other bones.
Exactly.
Correct.
Just some pieces.
So many
missing.
bones.
and and basically he just casts it right there and leaves it right there. And he's just like, now. And he just kind of looks at you and goes, and he just, Talico, he just kind of waves at you like move out of the way. Glassstock, what would you like to do?
Oh my god.
Get
Your
him,
turn.
Get him, blast.
I'm going to bonus action cast Green Flame Blade, and I'm going to smack the alchemist with my axe.
Okay.
Wow.
$27.
That'll hit.
So he takes 11 points of slashing damage. And if this is a concentration spell, he's going to have to make a saving throw.
He will use a legendary saving throw to
Ooh.
succeed.
And he takes 8 points of fire damage, which is a separate damage, so he'll have to make another saving throw.
Really? Oh, it's a separate.
It's a separate, yeah. It's two different types of damage.
All right,
It's
so
a DC-10, so
okay,
it's not
so
rough. But
so I
it's a
will.
throw.
Okay, I will actually make.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice. God, badass.
it's a it's a concentration saving throw. So
yeah,
I'm trying to remember what the roll is for that.
Wisdom.
That's a wisdom.
Yeah,
right.
but you.
No, concentration is con.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Constitution. Yeah.
That is a 10.
Makes it.
He makes it.
Yeah.
Makes it.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Glassstock?
No.
Okay. Bryn, what would you like to do?
Great question. Bryn wants to run up behind this douche and hit him again.
He will take an attack of opportunity on you, though.
She did not exit a threatened square. She
Right.
simply entered.
No shit.
No,
Oh,
she hasn't exited. Those are Pathfinder rules from
oh, that's
3.5.
right. No. Oh, you're
If
right.
you entered
Yep.
a threatened space in 5e,
Yep. Okay.
you
All
don't
right.
provoke. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So
Great. I attack him.
attack.
That's only a 14 to hit him.
That will miss. As you bing off the shoulder blade as it just cut below the black scale.
Do I get any advantage or anything for flanking?
No.
No. Okay. Figured I'd
Or is
ask.
it
Thanks.
there's flanking isn't in.
I don't know. Sorry.
It's an
I go back
optional
to
rule.
that.
It's an optional rule. It's not
Yeah.
base.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Nope, it's fine.
Actually, because they're in combat, yes. Reroll. You do get advantage.
Okay. That's 28 to hit.
Okay. All right. I'm a fair GM.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Damage?
I'm working on it. Here we go. We got 9 points of normal damage, and then it's once per turn for my sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Yep. So that's
3d8 more or 3d6 more.
Yep. 3d6 more plus another 7 and 13 plus another 13 points of damage.
So total damage?
Uh,
You said
22.
22? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So as you kind of cut in the back, you just slice into him a little bit, and he's, some of this. You notice he's wearing some nice shiny armor under the robe.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Mhm,
All right.
mhm.
Which brings us to Goblin.
Me.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just saying, oh, a snake. Hello, hello, friend. Hello, friend.
Totally distracted by the snake.
I love it.
And he's gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Oh yes. Oh my
Yes!
God.
That is perfect.
I like to imagine it's like an Avengers Assemble
Yep.
scene, and you see Goblin, and he's like, "Ooh, a snake!" It just like leaves the frame.
Yep. And I'm just gonna cast Speak with Animals and on myself and talk to the snake.
What do you
because
say to
that's
the
my-
snake?
Hello, friend. What brings you here?
He turns and looks at the snake turns.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, the snake turns and looks at the alchemist and goes, I am to capture that.
Oh, I can help with that. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to change my hunter's mark on that thing.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can actually wait. I did an action to cast a spell,
Yep.
so can I still attack?
No.
No? Okay. So all right. I'll talk to you later, Snake, and I'll just move around here.
Well, I didn't think it was possible to love you anymore, but
It's so great.
That is
Snake, it's so good.
incredible.
Oh my God. That
Incredible.
was beautiful. Talico.
Okay, so so Talico just drops the shield. So his walking stick and his shield are both on the ground,
Mhm.
and he opens his arms and casts bark skin on himself. And so like all of his skin starts to transform into this like hardened, dark wood. And he goes, I'm not moving. I will not be moved. And then the snake will slither up. And I don't know how you want to play this, if it's going to attack through the flaming spear or what, but it's going to use its 10-foot reach to try to grab the alchemist. It's going to slither forward. I don't have control of it.
Mhm.
Oh, but I can draw all over everything.
Yay!
But it's going to slither there, and then it's going to strike out at the alchemist and try to pull it back to constrict it.
Okay. So it's got a 10-foot range.
So it has a 10-foot
Okay.
reach of 10 foot. That's a 19 on the die, so a 25 total.
Nice.
Okay, that will hit. Damage?
And then the damage, if I can get that out of the way, is 2d8 plus 4.
I'm also going to point out that Talico said his favorite plant was the oaks, which is bitchin' story tie-in right now.
So 14 bludgeoning damage.
So you did Thorn Whip on your attack. He did get the creature does get +6, right?
Well, no, he used the Thorn Whip.
So I use the Thorn Whip just to trigger the roll. The snake also has a +6 to attack.
Okay, got it.
This
Just
isn't actually Thorn Whip. Yeah.
And it is a piercing damage for the bite?
No, bludgeoning.
It is bludgeoning for the bite.
It is bludgeoning. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's the constrict attack.
Not biting. Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes out and snakes around and pulls it into him, and it is now grappled and restrained.
Okay. And does he get a saving throw or anything, or is it automatic?
No, it is automatic. There is a grapple DC that he can attempt to escape on his turn with either an athletics or an acrobatics check, or a random misty step again.
It is a pierce attack. It does a. Oh no!
It's the constrict.
Oh, the constrict. Okay, so it's blinded.
Yeah.
The target is grappled.
Until this grapple. DC, the escape DC is 16.
Okay. Wow, you can get a giant constrictor snake. Wow.
And it is huge. Yeah, it is. You made it a little small on the map, but
I was gonna say 15 by 15. That's a Brady Bunch square, man. That's a 9 square feet.
And it's so that's wow, that's CD or the CR.
It's a third level. It's my third level. It's a CR2. It's my third level summon.
Nice. Okay, so as the alchemist now is here trapped, as it's kind of being constricted, it looks and sends the sphere mentally I gotta
have to make another concentration save because he took damage again.
I do have to make a concentration save. That
Still
is
DC 10, but
that is
did he make one against Bryn's attack?
That is a good question.
Bryn's
also, I wrecked him.
Yeah, but it's the damage he takes, so he's probably only taking half damage from the pierce.
Yeah, he's only taking half. So
I half wrecked him.
Yeah, and the save that he has to make is a concentration saving throw that is either half the damage taken or DC 10, whichever is higher.
And he took.
So that gets really weird with Bryn's crit.
Yeah, so he saved against the constriction and he saved against Bryn's attack because Bryn did 20-some points of damage, and yeah, he rolled a 21. So,
okay,
so he did make the saving throws.
It's worth the shot, though.
Oh, it's definitely worth it.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Yeah.
Is he susceptible to bludgeoning damage?
You don't know.
Right, but
he's brittle as shit. I guarantee he is.
If that's the case, then it's whatever the snake.
The 14, 14 points of damage. Yeah.
Which if he's susceptible would be 28 points of damage.
Why is it 28?
Because
you're talking about if he's weak against it.
Yeah.
He's not
like a standard skeleton then.
So basically they get a bludgeoning damage just as normal damage. They're not the vulnerability of it. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if he's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, no.
You know, when you're resistant, you take half.
Yeah.
When you're vulnerable, you take twice.
Yeah, no, he's not.
So that would have meant he took 28 points of damage.
So no. He's not a special. He's an unusual skelly. So yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just asking.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I need Glassstock. I need actually Talico. I need you to give me a dex. Oops. Wait a minute, a second. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want this big. I want that thing to go over here on Talico. There we go. Talico, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
14.
Unfortunately, a 14 will not save as the flaming sphere hits you. And you take 11 points of fire damage. Which I do believe you need to make. It is the summoning spell.
So now I got to make a concentration check because my summon creature is sustained.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Like Duel of the Fates was playing in the background.
I got a 10.
Which is exactly what you need.
Which is exactly what I need. Amazing. I'm gonna go wipe the sweat off my brow now.
Nice.
Oh,
Now,
man.
that
Okay.
was his bonus action because he controls the flame as a bonus action and moves it. As his regular action. That spell, that's a spell, that's a that. Oh yeah, he could still do that, couldn't he?
No.
He can cast a spell.
Definitely not.
He can. Grappling in 5e is really weird. He can absolutely, unfortunately, still cast spells.
Anything, cast spells and even attack. But is it a disadvantage?
So if he attacks, any attack rolls that he makes are all at disadvantage.
Okay.
And he also has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws if that's useful to anybody, and we have advantage against attacking them.
Wait. He's at disadvantage on dexterity saving throws?
Yes.
Oh.
If that's useful.
Yes, it is.
Talico, because it is at disadvantage, he makes an attack roll. Does a 17 hit you?
It does not, because I cast Spark Skin beforehand, and my AC is now 18.
So the acid arrow flies and hits the wall from you as he's trying to get the thing, and he's like, Glassstock, what are you gonna do?
So Glassstock is going to tee up one of the skulls on the ground.
Yes.
And he swings his axe like a golf club and casts Catapult. So now he has to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Yes. I love the flavor. I love it so much.
That'll be an 11.
He fails.
How much damage? And it's blunt damage, correct?
It's all bludgeoning damage, yep.
And how much damage does he take?
17 points of damage.
Damn.
Yes.
And as Glassstock does it, he says, "Oh, hit for tat," and
Wow.
And as you
that was the last of my second little spell.
Smack him. It smacks into his chest.
Yes.
And he looks down at you and is like, "This is but the beginning." And falls. Just his bones just fall to the ground.
Yeah.
In the hole. Nice. I'm so proud of you.
And there, lying in a heap, is some armor.
That's it? Just the armor?
It's his bones start to literally it all comes down. It's dust. It starts to come down and it just turns into dust as he's there.
Can Glassstock, is the cloak and all that, is that still there or is that gone too?
The cloak is the ratted cloak is there, the hat is there, but what you see is elven chainmail.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh.
Ooh.
Shame we don't have any elf blood people in the party.
that looks nice. Yeah.
Wow.
What would you like to do? And the snake is there and it's just kind of sitting down and it just kind of falls in between this constriction.
Ugh.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself because I'm not feeling great.
Fair.
And I would go over and start to look at these robes, the robes and the hat, and I want to examine them closely because that was what the source of the whole rage was.
Give me an investigation roll.
Okay. Ha! Nat 20.
Number 2.
Hell yes.
So, Bryn, as you're looking at the robes and looking at this hat that had, you saw the wings, these dragon wings, and you notice the left wing. There's no burnt mark.
Oh, good. Okay.
And this suddenly you realize as you're examining, these are not Rocky's wings.
Okay.
This is not Rocky. This is another black dragon.
So Bryn would just kind of she'd be standing there looking at it, and you would see she kind of like drops to her knees and just kind of like in relief, and is just kind of breathing, and like has this cloak just kind of gripped in her hands, and she's just not thinking about anything. She's just kind of like so relieved. She's blank.
Glassdock's gonna put his hand on Bryn's shoulder and just give her a little reassurance, pat on the back kind of thing.
And I would look over my shoulder at Glassdock, and I'd be like, "It's not him." And I like show him like where there should be a burn mark, but there isn't. I'm like, "It's not him. Not him."
Okay. All right. Good. Unfortunately, this doesn't get us any closer to Aviro because now there's nothing to talk to.
So,
You
yeah. And unless we can find a priest that might be able to speak with him, and Talako's going to use what I want to do is I want to remove the skull and try to use Druidcraft to kind of like wipe away everything.
the skeletal alchemist, there is nothing left of him. It's all dust. All his bones just turned to dust
Powder.
and powder.
Oh,
Gross.
I'll start collecting some of the powder, like where the skull was. Like,
Yep.
I think the skull, like if he fell straight down, like off the top, if he fell over, wherever I thought the skull is, like I'm just gonna start collecting some dust into a leather bag, like into one of my pockets.
The one thing I would like to know, the door where he came in is still opened to the secret room.
Well, we check that out.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go investigate.
Glassdock picks up the chainmail
Mm-hmm.
and looks at Goblin. What kind of armor is Goblin wearing?
He is armor.
I was just gonna...
Oh, that's
He's
right.
not wearing anything yet.
He's not wearing anything at all, huh?
No.
Can you integrate that?
Yeah.
Can I?
Upgrade.
I'm asking this as RoboGoblin, but can I do that?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
it takes
I'm
a
not sure.
full. Yeah, so you can actually change out the armor that you're wearing, but it's like it takes hours. Like you have to do it during a long rest. So you can't have your armor removed, and donning and switching your armor is like a full ordeal because you're literally like removing a part of yourself and reattaching a new part. Like, but it's integrated armor is the racial ability
Okay.
that it should be under.
Okay. So you just turned to me, and I'm looking at the snake, and so you like me in the snake?
He's not even paying attention. Glassdock's gonna be like, he's holding the armor like, is this, I was gonna ask him, is this an up? Yeah, you know what? We'll talk to him about it later.
So we're gonna do a quick, as you look into this room, we're gonna do something real quick because we're coming up on time. So I'm just gonna share with you just a brief, and we're gonna recap it when we come back to our next episode. But just a quick. The secret door opens and reveals a clutter of broken glass, earthen piles on the floor, copper pots. There's a desk in the corner, and a bench that runs pretty much the entire west wall is a laboratory with beakers and jars of powder and liquids, several other chemical type things. There's another bench on one of the other walls on the south wall. There's candlesticks and various of items. There's a stone that's sitting on top of the bench. There's a bag sitting on the floor. The other thing is that you notice very quickly around, there's a human skull, an apple, a petrified rose. several kind of discs like weighing. There's a lot of papers kind of strewn around, including a journal. So you're over time, you're going to be able to read all, and there's the Alchemist Journal on weather patterns, and details the lightning strikes of all that hit
all
the
yours, Calaco.
Oh man.
It's like,
There you go.
But up
Perfect.
until the last year, there's nothing in the future up for the next 100 years. It's empty.
Ugh.
There's also quick information on some papers, a note scribbled in the about 2 gnomes that were captured with knowledge of Warforged creation.
Son of a bitch.
They were charmed by a wizard, Calic, for interrogation and knowledge farming, and then escorted to Brill. There's a note on Rocky.
What does it say? What
A
does it
day after he arrived, Rocky burned his left arm with acid and escaped, probably to the swamp. He sent adventurers hunting for black dragons. They brought back 2, but they were not Rocky. And he has a standing hunt order for any black dragons in the town.
How old is that though?
It's been like that for the last year.
Okay.
And
So
Calic,
101 from where we are, where we started.
it's been actually, let me take that back. It's been like 2 to 3 years that this, like, all this stuff has been going on, type stuff. But within 6 months so it's like from 2 years up until 6 months type situation.
Okay.
Or actually further, because of Goblin's parents would have been further back too. There's some high-level magic scrolls here, information on will-o-wisps, a coffer in a box, information on how to transfer essences, and a large metal key, including gold and a spell book.
Wow.
So there's a lot of stuff going on here and arcane stuff.
Yeah.
And all this stuff, as you're getting all this information, as you're kind of the papers, and you spend a few minutes here kind of looking, and at that moment you hear, I wonder what was actually in here at the time. Thank you for opening up the door. As you see the pirates and sea dogs coming towards the room. And that is where we're going to pick up in 2 weeks.
I don't have anything.
oh,
I still have my rapier.
I still have my snake.
Also, I have a thieves' cant, so maybe we can just talk our way out of
Maybe?
the problem for once. Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. This was wonderful, a wonderful time. We are going to go around the horn, and please tell us who you are, where can we find you, and we're going to start with you, Joshua, and go back around the other way. How are you doing?
Doing well. This was amazing. This is such a fun game. And just talking to the snake was the highlight, Robo. So great. So great. Yeah, so thanks for having me. You can find me out on Twitter on JRowTech. You can find me almost everywhere else under Gen2 Penguin. And what's going on is I'm here today, and then I'm back here tomorrow with Champions of Eclipsia. So come hang out with us there. Friday, I'm doing Phasmo stream, but specifically because November 5th, so this Saturday, is Extra Life Day. So for those who don't know what it is, Extra Life is a charity arm of Children's Miracle Network Hospitals that is used for being able to, a bunch of gamers, we play games, we raise money. My team is doing amazingly. I've already had to raise the roof on stuff. And so, yeah, feel free if you want to participate, if you want to donate to help some kids with medical bills and be able to go. You can donate. The link is in the doobly-doo chat over there, wherever it is relative to anything. Yeah, down in the chat. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So November 5th, I will be streaming all day starting 3 p.m. Central Time. Do the math accordingly, and I'll be streaming until midnight. So 9 hours of streamings, some Phasmo, some Jackbox games, some. You want me to play something specific? Message me, and we'll make a price for it, and you can make me play the worst game ever for at least a period of time. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, the link is in the chat, so please take a look and support Joshua as well as Extra Life. It is a wonderful, wonderful cause. Jim.
Yeah, I'm done. No.
Short and sweet.
All right. Robo.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Jim Hockmer1 on Twitter. Obviously, you can find me here every other Wednesday, playing a very exasperated Glassstock Steel Cloak at this point. Sundays, you can find me here playing Clicky, my gunslinger Jawa, in our Star Wars Shadowport Adventures game. Clicky's a little more bloodthirsty. He's more like Bryn. He's very bloodthirsty.
Awesome.
And other than that, you can find me just floating around on Twitter. I pop in on Twitch channels and support my buddies and this and that. And just a quick update. I got a message from Anthony at Talon and Claw. His fundraiser to help repair his truck. He's already at over $2,000.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank
Couple
you,
of hours.
anyone who
Yes.
from here. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, the last total is he's at $2,900. So
Oh, hell
Awesome.
yeah.
Wow. So he's close.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Very
Thank
cool.
you, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Carrie.
Hello, I'm Carrie Schultens. I'm at Carrie Schultens on Twitter. You can find me also on Monday nights. I'm a mini terrain domain. We play there every week. I play a barbarian, which is perpetually confusing for me to go back and forth between barbarian and rogue. I also obviously play here on Wednesdays, but this coming Wednesday, we are going to be playing the finale of my first ever dip into the GM seat, the
Carrie is
Darkness Outside of
awesome
Broken
as a
Branch.
GM.
Mhm.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's my first try, and I think it's going okay. So we're playing Call of Cthulhu. And then on select Thursday nights every month, we play little bite-sized 1 hour long games of more of this. So that's over on
that's
another
pretty
channel
cool.
called Dice Tales Live. So yeah, that's me. Thank you guys so much for a great night. Always a blast.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Robo Goblin, thank you for being here. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. This was amazing. Thank you so much for this really cool game. Robo Goblin. I'm gonna be tomorrow over at D&D Jordan's Lee's charity event, which is gonna go all from Thursday to. I'm gonna be playing some D&D tomorrow and also on Friday. Then on Saturday, I'm gonna be over at the One Shot Revolver channel, where we're gonna play for Transgender Victoria, which is a local Australian charity, and I'm gonna be playing with a lot of cool people there, and that's gonna be at 6 p.m. Pacific. But that's me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Jay, also known as Neofet3 on the socials. Again, you can find me here on Wednesdays, Thursdays for playing, not GMing, playing in Champions of Eclipsia, and then Sundays, Shadowport Adventures in Luck of the Draw with Jim. But Saturday morning, I am in an Extra Life fundraiser for a friend of ours channel, which I am now not realizing, and I'm going to play Mogbog or Mogwort. It's a horror type one shot, so I'm looking forward to Morkborg. Yes, I'm playing Morkborg in a one shot. So Saturday morning at like 8 a.m. So it's going to be quite of an adventure. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, you can catch me around. I lurk a lot and doing things of that nature. If you like what we're doing here and want to support us, please consider watching us and following us on YouTube, where all our vlogs are generally within the next few days will be placed there. Feel free to follow us here at the channel. We've got a patron. We've got merch if you're interested. There's a lot of more merch coming down the line, things of that nature. So a lot more stuff is kind of coming for. But before we leave, we have a post-credit scene. So one of the exciting things is I put post-credit scenes together for our game. And how this today's post-credit scene opens up as the camera pans through an office window in a large city. Possibly the city of Boulder's Gate's cityscape is quite recognizable. The camera enters this office as it's showing a male elf with dark hair sitting at a desk with several pieces of paper and other items covering the desk. A moment later, there's a knock at his door, and a young assistant comes in carrying several more letters and parcels. They greet each other with common pleasantries, and the assistant puts down the parcel in front of the elf. This came for you today. It looks important. The elf behind the desk goes, Saltmarsh? Who's in Saltmarsh? I believe it's the only one cell there, sir. We've begun an operation of salty water to begin sometime later on. Trying to get some ground from the Brotherhood, who's taken claim there. Okay. Oh, let's see. And he begins to open up the parcel, and as the assistant organizes some additional paperwork and leaves to go grab some more tea, the camera suddenly fixes upon the elf's face as he reads a few pages and a note, and his eyes widen, and he screams out, "Get the council! Assemble them now! Pull everyone out of Saltmarsh now! Teleport them if you need!" And he grabs more papers and items, including a leather-bound journal with the small Harper's mark. The sun from the window glistens off a piece of metal of the elven's chest as the Harper pin shines on him as he runs to the other room. And that is the camera pans.
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble.
As Bryn's journal has made its destination
Where it was going.
to the headquarters of the Harpers.
And that's why there are no Harpers. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Wow. Alrighty.
Full circle.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty, dude. Wow. Wow.
How many branches in the multiverse are we going to create?
There's a lot of shit.
Lot of strings kind of happening here.
Incredible.
Hey, we got to raid someone. Amphitheater is going on, but if there's anyone else do we have that we want to raid?
Let's see. Space
For the
Jammers.
Wayward Gamers on. Oh wait, that's
Space Jammers, tabletop RPGs. So
Adventure
Maddie
Maidens.
Games is doing tabletop RPGs.
Only play Wizards.
Forge is doing Elden Ring.
So,
You decide, Jay.
well, what we'll throw. I've got right now. I only have Amphitheater up unless someone gives me a link or gives me a name that I can type in.
SOMATTY.
Oh, Smoddy
GA.
Games. Okay.
Yeah, Smoddy Games. Yeah.
Smoddy Games. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're good friends there. So, all right,
Okay.
everyone. Thank you again. We will see you soon. Take care. See you in 2 weeks. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.